Greetings. Oops, didn't put on my chat. That would be good. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. 'Tis I, the Viking Knight, as always, coming to you live from another live stream of sorts. And today, we're doing much the same thing that we were doing yesterday. And the day before, and the day before that. A lot of the same thing, really. We have one final section in which to dig out. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. Good morning. Evening, night, whatever time it is right now. It's almost morning for you. It's 11 p.m. for you. So in 1 hour, it will be morning for you. Because that's how it works. Good night. At 11, I sincerely doubt it. Usually, you're up pretty damn late. We have one more wing to dig out here. Tired, but you're up. That's fair. You're welcome to go to bed at any time. 10-hour class. Oh, he's getting back into the swing of it, ladies and gentlemen. He said, all right, break's over, and now he's like, I'm going hard. I'm going in. He's full sending it now. What a Chad. What an absolute Chad. What a Chad. Full send. Might as well, right? Might as well. Get your little break done, dusted, and now you're ready to begin anew. I thought I will tell you the name of body parts. Body parts. It's a weird thing. Body parts. Penis. Vagina. Armpit. Tongue. Brain. Finger, scapula. There you go. Body parts. I'm naming. I mean, a couple of those were bones, but I'm naming body parts. Lips. You didn't really specify. You just said body parts. I don't know. Take a stab at it. Basics. Fingers. Toes. Feet. Knees. Shoulders. Head. That seems pretty damn basic to me. There's a whole song about it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. There's a whole ass song about it. See, it can't get much more basic than that. Whoa. Thorax is not fucking basic, okay? Get that shit out of here. Whoa. I don't even know if I can give you skin on there because most people don't even know skin is an organ. Wait, whoa. Skin is not a body part. Skin is a fucking organ. Hold on a minute. Whoa. Hold on. Back the hell up. Oh, you type shin. My bad. Dyslexic. My bad. My bad. At this point in your all right, not to sound rude. At this point in your medical school career, by the way, if you don't know the body parts yet, I think there's a bigger problem at hand. And I would sincerely question your abilities. Just saying. Like, there is a much bigger problem at hand, and I know why it's taken 10 years now. Oh, Lord. Like, that would be real bad. You somehow made it 10 years in, and you don't know the body parts. Golly. I feel sorry for your patients. They'd be fucked. What seems to be the problem? Oh, my stomach hurts. Starts looking in the armpit, you know? Like, the fuck? What on earth? What is happening? Can I see your emote wall? Yeah, you only use 2 different ones. I can see your Ferraluise and your lull. They're getting deleted. That's probably because they had like an auto mod set up for those that would auto delete it. You can do that for anything if you wanted to. I, however, have like one thing in the auto mod, and it was because I was very fucking tired of those stupid ass cock-sucking motherfucking bitch tit licking fuckheads of bots. I was sick of those fuck faces, and so I put in every potential phrase that they were saying, changed it in every possible way, and so there's like 27 different things in there that make it so that they cannot come through. And now, as of yesterday, I'm adding the word fucking graphic designer to my list. I'm adding graphic designer to that damn list. Damn graphic designers, dude. I'm still 99% convinced that that was a bot, by the way, Latte. I am still so convinced that that was a damn bot. Because normal people don't fucking bring up graphic design that quickly, okay? And I would know, because I'm a weird fucking person. And I don't bring up graphic design that quickly, so, you know. Fucking sus. Sus as fuck. By the way, I couldn't get my Twitch fucking trailer to upload again. Surprise, surprise. I'm sending that to Secret Fair. Surprise, surprise. I couldn't get it to upload again. It gets stuck in processing indefinitely, and then it won't do it. I even went back into the edit. And I shortened it by 10 seconds. So Have I tried using a different browser? No, I have not. That is the one last thing that I could try. That's the one last thing that I could try. Currently, I am using Chrome for the record. And Chrome clearly has a problem with it. Or Twitch has a problem with it. One of those two things. Try Edge. I edge myself every day, Latte. I don't need to try it. Every day. I'd say usually at work, to be honest with you. I would say at work I am constantly edging myself. Trying to keep myself away from the edge. That's the trick, though. That's the real trick. The edge being fucking going off on these stupid ass people. Then I gotta get home and I gotta have some whiskey or some bourbon to really take the edge off, you know? That's how it works. Damn, we're like, you know, 22 seconds into the stream and we got 2 clips already. Goddamn. Look at me. Look at me go. Maybe I've cranked the random factor up a little bit, you know? The abrasive factor. I've cranked it up a little too high this morning. I'm just going hard. Full send that shit. I discovered a flaw in this, by the way. Slimes can spawn in this, which I should have been prepared for, but I was not. Slimes can spawn somewhere in this thing, and so we may just... Like, we don't really need a second iron farm, really. Like, we don't. We have the 16 cell one over there, which produces a fuck ton of iron. I don't know that I really need this to be an iron farm, to be honest with you. The other one is a 16 cell iron farm. 16! This was a 1 cell. 1. How much is it produce? I don't know, like 3,000 an hour or some shit. Like, it's not a crazy amount, but it's still a 16 cell iron farm. And if we wanted to, we could just add 2 more things of 4 cells. We could add 8 more cells very, very easily. Ah, see? Slime fucker. There, I caught you slime-handed. I've got you. I did, however, add the channel trailer to my YouTube, by the way, just as a test. And it does show up on the YouTube. So now I have a YouTube channel trailer, just for the record. For the damn record. He is a slime fucker. Yeah, we did do that, though. and it does work, so that's outstanding news. So that means theoretically it's not me, because it did work there. You could update your YouTube username. Why would I need to do that? Is it different than my Twitch username? It's currently, really. How does one do that? How do I do that? Oh, hold on, I got it. There we go. I got it. Good shit. I got it. Alright, it has now been updated. Refresh that shit. Look at that. We did it. Woo! I can cross 2 things off my list today. Look at that. We were more professional in 2 ways. We ensured that we had a proper username, which is not really on the list, but we're counting it anyway. And we uploaded a channel trailer. Legit. Look at that. Look at that. Granted, we couldn't get the Twitch one to work, but, you know, whatever. One step at a time. Also, I truly wonder if it's because it says the word penis in it. Like, that, I was thinking about that a little bit, and I truly wonder if it's because it says the word penis in it. And it's just not telling me that I am breaking, like, community guidelines or whatever by using the word penis. Like, I wonder if that's a thing. Do we think that's an actual thing? Though I feel like they would tell me, you know, and be like, our AI model has detected that you have used an obscene word like penis. Please remove penis from the equation and you will be able to upload, you know. I feel like if that was the case, it would tell me. Who knows? Who knows? Good news is, we only have to do the outside of the walls there. Channel trailer is insane. I wanted people to get a taste of, you know, what they were gonna see. You know? I figured that I'm not gonna pull any punches. I'm just gonna like let it fly and see all the different shenanigans that happen. Like, why bother trying to give them like a dumbed down version of myself, you know? When they're gonna, if they come over, they're gonna get the real thing anyway. I want them to be prepared for what the hell they're gonna get. I need them to be prepared. Because otherwise it seems kinda like, great, I got them here, but then they realize that I'm actually like a fucked up person. And then they're like, oh, yeah, no, this is not for me. But if I show you right away, then, you know, it's your own fault if you stick around. That's how it goes. I may make a longer one for the tubes as well, because obviously Twitch only lets you do less than a minute, so that was going to be the one that I put up there. But I may make a longer one, just because I can. may make a longer one. I don't know. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Much more liberal. Yeah, I'll say. I'll say. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Upgrade, upload multiple 24-hour streams. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. I would like to see their server room, to be honest with you, though, because I imagine it to be absolutely insane with how much storage they have to have in order to hold the amount of space that's uploaded every single day. Like, I would love to see that shit, because it's got to be crazy. Like, I think they're putting, like... I think I heard one day it was like a terabyte a second or something is what's like being uploaded, which is insane. That's so much storage. How do you even like deal with that? How do you even deal with that, you know? So I would love to see that. And it's all free. Yeah, that too. I mean, obviously YouTube is making crazy amount of money from their people on the platform, right? They're taking a cut. They're also taking a cut from the ads and, you know, all the stuff, which makes sense because in order to house this much stuff, you need some crazy powerful servers and storage, right? But I just don't know how they're able to keep up with it, to be completely honest. How are they able to keep up with the amount of storage that is needed? Because that's insane. That's really crazy. At least to me. To make it virtually free. Well, I mean, their CEO is still bringing in, like... you know, $22 million a year after everything. So they're making buku fucking bucks. Like, they are making so much money. Have no fear about that. Like, they are still making so much money. But anyone can upload anything. Yeah, pretty much. Not anything, but, you know, close. Pretty close. Still, it's crazy. Still is very crazy. I dug out 1.5 of these this morning, by the way, while I was like enjoying my morning routine and such. I was just I put on a PoE streamer and I just was watching him while I was digging some stuff here. I didn't want to dig for another, 2 hours on stream today, so I figured, like, just get rid of some of it now. And that way, we might be able to get to the house today, which is nice. That's the hope. I would like to get to the house today. Obviously, the house is above us. Technically, not a house, for the record. It is a town hall, so not a house, but it is the largest structure, the largest house-like structure we will have in this entire city. So it is important to get correct. For sure. We only have a little bit more left to dig after this layer here. We just gotta dig all the bases here now and replace all of that with a nice looking pattern for the walls and such, because we're going to cover the floor in glass, so you're going to be able to see into here. So we have to make it look presentable. Have to make it look a little bit presentable. We're going to light it up just to ensure that nothing can spawn down here for the minute. Go away, slime. Nice. So we got all of the easy stuff dug out, and now we're going to need to dig out all the rest. Oh. Also, we got like 10 stacks of gravel from that hole, so that's pretty cool. We always need gravel. Look at that. We're almost up to 27 stacks again. Excellent. Excellent news. Excellent. And we got some ores to boot. Not that I really give a shit about the ores, but we have them. The only one I really care about is the lapis, to be honest, and I should just fortune it right away. I'm not going to, but I should. But look at all the coal we got. It's a lot of coal. Alright, let's get a new pick before we start this, which, by the way, we are running low on fresh pickaxes. We have 2, 4, 5, 6 pickaxes left, and 1 fortune, 6.5. 6.5 pickaxes left. So we're running low, and then we're going to need to go and repair those, which takes us like a half hour, which sucks. Sucks. Okay, so I am thinking that we continue with the very colorful in here, by the way. So we do have to do this, eh? If we have to do that, we need to move this in one. And then we go like that. Because this has to go bye-bye. Alright, so let's begin our getting rid of this whole thing. And then, like, this is probably going to take longer than I think it will, to be honest, because we have to do, like, all these intricate shapes and stuff. So this is going to take a hot second, I believe. But it's the last bit of digging that we need to do here, and once we've done that, we are in a good position. Let's sleep. Hopefully it doesn't kick me off the edge. All right, good. I haven't seen you play modded Minecraft in a while. You were big on all the mods for a hot minute there, and I haven't seen you do it in a long time. Know all the mods. I remember some things, Latte. I remember some things, okay? My 2-week Minecraft phase got over. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Now I'm in my 2-week streamer phase. I feel like it's been longer than 2 weeks since you did your first stream. For the record. I might be incorrect on that, but I feel like it's been longer than that. I am surprised. New mic and everything. Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll decide to become a full-time streamer. I don't know. Just remember us little guys when you get big, Latte. Just remember us little guys when you get big. I don't really need to do the corners, but I am going to. Engraved on a plaque. It's a little extra. Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! Oh! You know what the difference between extraordinary and ordinary is, Latte? It's just that little extra. Felt that. You know what's the difference between try and triumph? It's just that little umph. Yep, yep. I think in order to separate the colors, we're gonna do 3 of these first. 3 layers of that, and then that will allow us to make it like correct. Surprise, motherfucker! I just mean like 3 layers of the chiseled, like to separate the bottom from the top. I'm gonna do 3 layers of those chiseled, I think, and that will at least allow us to separate things a little bit more clearly and definitively. I am hoping to kind of cheat our rule a little bit with this building, by the way, just a little bit of cheating. Little bit of cheating. And we're going to do that by having a glass ceiling. If we have a glass ceiling and you can see the interior colors from outside of this building, they count. So we're going to cheese it just a little bit with that, because there's a couple blocks that I don't know where else to put them, and we're going to have to cheese it just a smidge to make it work. Like the light blue is staying down here, and the yellow is staying down here, and then we're going to add some other colors as well. So we're definitely going to do that. 1 layer done. Look at that. We still have like 30 layers to go. Everything crashed, hell yeah. Gonna get some water. Okay, have fun at the well. I beat you to it. Beat you to it. I think it'd be better to get pounced on by a puma, because it would match the actions that you would take, which is you'd puma pants. You can't panther your pants, you know? Doesn't really work that way. But exactly. Exactly. I'm wondering if we should do this as we go, or if we should just go up and down a bunch. I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't take us that long to dig this portion out, I don't think. Shouldn't be that bad here. I saw that slime. Just appeared and disappeared. Why is this here? Did an Enderman take that block? I'm starting to think I should have put glass over every fucking ground block, man. Just to avoid any Enderman griefing on this. Like, just put glass over everything. And then we wouldn't have this issue. Enderman stealing our damn blocks, dude. Hopefully at some point we're able to resolve that issue, though. That would be ideal. Round and round, where we'll stop, nobody knows. Luckily, we didn't make this shape too bad. It's easy to just, you know, go around, go around, go around. Although we did get rid of some of the corners, which is partly annoying because now that the corners are gone, you know, it's kind of an issue. Oh well, we'll make it work. And then we can shove some other block in the corner. It's not that big a deal. We don't have to worry about it. But I do want this to look finished, so we do need to make the interior of this very pretty, and we're going to use a lot of vibrant colors, yellow and light blue for sure, and probably something else to break it up just a little bit. Me back. Hi, me back. What am I helping with? Can't believe I haven't got any gravel yet. OBS crash, and now it is giving an OBS is already running warning. Did you try running it as an administrator? Either did you try opening up your task manager and seeing if it is still running? Did you Alt F4? Did you try restarting your computer? You may have to do one or all of those things to get it to work. Hello, cave. We're just gonna seal you up and pretend that you didn't exist, to be honest with you. Seems like the correct thing to do here. You never existed. Don't worry. Goodbye. Task manager thing helped? Yeah. Task manager usually is the go-to. Usually you can detect either that, or if you know what you're looking for, you can go in the command prompt and you can see what processes are running and how to stop them, such. Not gonna lie, I don't give a fuck about any of these blocks, by the way, unless I get gravel somewhere along the way. Glad all the stuff is still there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was gonna ask, when you set up alerts through StreamerBot, do you have to do anything in OBS to detect what StreamerBot is doing? Like if you want to display it on the screen and shit, or does StreamerBot just do it? Because I was going to look into it today and see if maybe we can do it. But if you have to do an extra step into OBS, then it's going to take me a lot longer for sure. For sure. Damn. Jesus. Looks like we're about halfway done with this wall. Not bad. Not bad. I'd like to get everything set up, so if we get this part done today, that would be really, really nice. And then we can actually work on that because we won't have a choice. I kind of like start these side projects, right? Because I'm like, aha, then I don't have to work on the base for a little bit. But once they're finished, then it's like, oh, well, that's an issue. Then I actually have to do base things. I wonder if our picks will stay. Thou are not making iron farm. I think I'm gonna make it into a slime farm. I think we're gonna do a pumpkin farm, a melon farm, a bamboo farm, and a slime farm here, maybe. Although we could still do an iron farm because there's villagers in there. All we'd have to do is drop them 20 blocks or whatever. So we could. could still make an iron farm if we wanted to. You didn't answer me, by the way, Latte. Do you need to do anything in OBS for StreamerBot alerts, or do you just do it all through StreamerBot and it just fucking works? It's a very, very important question. Focused. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No, you do have to tinker with OBS? Fuck. And you think that I can figure out this? You think I can figure out all of that to make this work? Ugh. Fuck. It's a lot more effort than I was willing to put in. Damn it, man. It's a lot of effort. Lot of effort, Latte. Dive in just one day and make something. I don't know. The way I see it is if I spend time doing that, then I spend less time streaming. So to me, it's like, you know, do I really give a shit about that? I just don't know if it's like worth it, you know? Is it worth it? Because it's less times that I'm playing games too, and that's sad. Because I want to play more games. More Minecraft, more Curiosity, which I do think we're going to beat Curiosity at some point, by the way. Like, genuinely. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy doing like sound effects and voice stuff and whatever, because that's just, you know, me being stupid and silly, and I like it. But when it comes to actually like having to create something like that, other than that, it's like, oh god, it takes forever. I need like a step-by-step, like, this is how you get it to work with OBS. Do this on StreamerBot, right? Do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E. Do these steps in order. Okay. Then go to OBS, do steps E, F, G, H, I. Now it works. Like, if I get something like that, I'd be more inclined to do it. But without that, I'm like, oh god, now I have to learn how to do this shit too. If you want to do sounds, but if you want to do visuals, you do need to do OBS, I'm guessing. Sounds like a Discord call. Yeah, fair. We could do a Discord call, and I'm just going to take notes while you're doing it so that I can write it in that format. Do step A, B, C, you know, for myself, and then whenever I need to add something new, I just can reference my notes. And then I will know how to do it. And the fact that you said discard call even concerns me a little bit more, by the way, because it sounds like it's a lot more involved than just like follow these simple steps. It is already the way I'm reading that. Like, I would love to do it, but God, that's a lot of work. Adding a sound via StreamerBot, very, very easy, right? Adding anything past a sound, that's where it starts to get difficult. Shit. Adding a reward redemption in StreamerBot, for example, very, very easy. Adding anything else? Terrible. No, but like, I'm talking for like bits and subs and stuff. Like, that's the part that I want to do, and I know for a fact you have to do OBS things with that to make it work. You have to like have it capture, you know, the image and all of that other shit. Depends on the complexity. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to have a alert. Like, let's say someone gifts a sub, right? When gift sub, I want it to play a specific sound, and I want a specific picture, image, or video to play when that is redeemed. That's all I want. That's the only ability that I want to have happen. But I feel like even that requires something in OBS. And I don't know how to do that part in OBS for sure. I think on StreamerBot I could figure it out pretty easily. I think on OBS, I think that's where I would struggle. I think that's where I'd struggle a little bit. The fuck is this zombie? I hear you. Hoping we run into that zombie, because otherwise that could be a problem for the iron golems. Is what I described something that would take a lot of effort, though? Because these would be like videos that I would make, so they'd be on my desktop, or images that I would make. So again, on my desktop, I want it to show image or GIF or whatever I make, play sound, stop sound. So, like, I wonder how complex that actually is. That's what I'm not sure about. I think I'm willing to, yeah. I'm willing to just take a minute and get all of that gravel, because we're going to need so much of it that anytime I see it, I really should be collecting every little bit. That's just important right now. Also, I have to switch legs. Ugh. My one leg is falling asleep. Much better. Much better. I always have to sit in a weird, like, not quite crisscross applesauce, but close enough. I always have to sit like that. It's simple. Really. If it's simple, I might be down. I might be down. Will my pickaxe actually make it through this? That's the real question here. Yeah, let's literally just take every bit of this gravel. It's too precious to leave. Let's see. And then we need to seal this up to ensure that no golems spawn in here. Peer back. Okay. Me back. I'm me back. Me, Viking. Oh. I do think I need to do this. I think I need to seal this off, like, completely. To be honest. Will it make that much of a difference? It could. It could. So we might as well just go ahead and do a little bit of that. Like, I don't even think I need to go up this high, but wouldn't it hurt? And then let's seal that bad boy off. There we go. Sealed off completely. Just don't let anything spawn in here. Just get rid of the cave. No point in trying to slab it out. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it all. Oh shit. No, we did it. Okay. We're good. We're good. Nice. Thank you. Oh. Thank you for those bits, Latte. You got a bonus, didn't you? You got a bonus, didn't you? Yes, sir. The bonus points for the bits. Twitch, tell me how that's not pay to win, by the way. Granted, none of the rewards do anything like IRL or anything, but still. I think we're going to need to go get one more pickaxe here before we're able to finish this. And I think with this shape too, when we drop the box down for iron golems, I don't think we'll have any problem. We can also have a ton of pumpkins in here too if we wanted to. If we wanted to, we could. which part of me kind of wants to do because pumpkins equal bone meal. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Almost done digging this hole, and then it's time to fill up the hole. Get all these blocks back in, and that will look nice. It's going to be very colorful, very vibrant down here. And I'm okay with that. We almost on 2484. Woo! Look at that. We are close to that 2500. Although I feel like we've been on 2400 forever. Like, I don't know what's happening. Forever, man. Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! Ads are here. We'll pause for ads as we do. You bastard. Surprise, motherfucker! I'm back, and I got chips. Cafe style, plain tortilla chips. I have no idea. It just looks like this. I don't know. It's cafe style, though. That's what the bag says. If I had to guess, I would say it's something to do with the thickness of the chip. Like, these are pretty thick. Fuck Windows 11. Yeah, that's fair. Windows 8 was the best Windows they ever made, and then they proceeded to fuck it after that. Tech people won't be happy? Why not? What would they say is the best Windows ever made? XP then 7. Oh, I think I meant 7 actually. I think I meant 7 then. 10 is better than 11, but they're both fucking trash. I don't think there was a 9. Maybe I meant 7 then. Sorry, I'm just eating some chips. 8 had the weird tiles. It's not ringing a bell to me right now. Out of noodles, don't plan on getting more. They're not good for you? No, they're not. But they taste good. I'm not getting all 20 stickers. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's raisins stuck in my teeth now. There's raisins stuck in my teeth now, man. Ugh. Just out of curiosity, by the way, you said what I asked was easy to do. What the hell are you trying to do over there? You're trying to do some fucking crazy ass shit then, if what I am saying to do is that fucking easy. I don't even know what you're trying to do over there. I'm animating stuff inside OBS. You've lost your goddamn mind. You have lost your fucking mind. I'm also procrastinating. And Windows 11 is being an ass. That's fair. You can always take your procrastination time to walk me through how to do the thing that I want to do. Give me a little list, and then I can enact it. Animating through OBS. This man's a madman. Mad lad. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Okay, we're good. Mad lad. Absolute mad lad. Good. We still have so much to dig out of this trench, by the way. This is gonna take so long. We'll have to see, like, just how much work 27 pickaxes can do in there to be able to know how many we're gonna need. Requires a lot of commitment on my part, though, which I don't know if I'm willing to do that. How's our gravel situation doing? It's doing all right. No, no, no. You bitch. You know damn well I don't want your damn andesite. I want my gravel. Don't ever put that filth in my inventory. What are you doing? We only care about gravel here. There we go. Oh shit. What? What are we oh shitting about? Gigabytes in size. What the fuck? Gigabytes in size. What the hell, dude? You've lost your damn mind. I don't have that kind of... Same! You know how much space each live stream takes up, by the way, for me? Like, it's crazy. Fucking same. I have 8 fucking terabytes of space. And each time I live stream more than like 2 hours. No, terabytes. 8 terabytes of space. And every time I live stream, it eats up 30 to 50 gigs. Depending on how long I live stream for. Like a 2-hour stream is like 20-ish gigs. A 4-hour stream is like 50-ish gigs. Per live stream. Though, like it's a lot of space. So much so that I had to go and get 2 external hard drives. SSDs, actually. 2 external SSDs. Why I don't record my VODs? Yeah, I do just to... I need to put them all up, because if I have access to them on YouTube, then I can just download them whenever I want, when I'm making like an edited video. And then I don't have to put them on my MySpace, right? So all I need to... Ha. I knew I fucking heard you. I knew it. Oh, and these guys all have blocks. They've been here for years because the blocks, man. They don't despawn if they have blocks. For sure. Look at this shit. Give me this gravel. I want all of this gravel. This is random gravel. Minecraft years at the very least. If not real life years, it's been Minecraft years. Look at all this gravel. What's all this gravel doing here? Why is there a ladder there? What the shit? Why is there a ladder down here? What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck is this? And why is there this big ass chasm down here? What did I do? What was I looking for? The fuck? What in the shit was I looking for down here? Look at all these random blocks, dude. Endermen were just griefing the shit out of down here. That's oh yeah, they can get the invisible effect. That's something that they can get. They can get strength, speed, invis, a couple other things. Dude, look how much gravel's down here, though. This is sick. Look how much gravel's here. I'll take all of that shit, dude. Look at this big, beefy vein of gravel. Look at this. Look how much gravel's here. Holy. That's a lot of gravel. More gravel. All the gravel. We're outside of beacon range, so we've went on a little journey here, apparently. Oh, we're back in beacon range. We need to come back down here with more torches to light this thing up. Because this is definitely the reason for a lot of my Enderman problems right here. Also, look how much gravel we got. Sick. Now, what the hell does this ladder lead to? And where does it come out? First of all, where does it come out? Under a wall. Okay. I know what this is. I lost this a long time ago. Yeah, this was where my slime farm was going to be. I couldn't fucking re-find this hole that I dug. I couldn't re-find this. Because I had put the graveyard up top there, and then I couldn't figure out where this was, so I just went and dug out another slime farm. which is kind of funny. Guess I'll just. Literally, I looked for it for so long and I could never find it. I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and I could not find it. Oh, we're not picking up gravel anymore. What can I throw away? Dirt. Look how much gravel is down here, though. Look how much gravel was here. This whole time. We needed all of this gravel. We still need all this gravel. We need so much gravel. I don't need that. I will take this gravel. I don't need that. I will take this gravel. I don't need this piece of glowstone. I will take this gravel. Light that up. I need more torches to finish lighting that bitch up. But we got some gravel out of the deal, so I will happily take that. And then I do need to fill that up, I believe. I think that's close enough that if we build our iron farm here, we are going to need to do something about that. Alright, let's not get distracted full-heartedly yet, though, because we have 2 layers left, and then we need to light that the rest of that ravine up. And then we need to seal that way up. And then we can start putting up the walls in here. Also, we might as well sleep. Might as well. 2, 4, 8, 6. I feel like for a lot of like YouTubers and Minecraft people, 2500 is like a momentous occasion. They're like, oh my god, let's celebrate with everything that we've got. Let's get fireworks. Let's get everything. And I'm just like casually digging this hole, you know. I feel like the same for 1,000 and for 2,000, and I'm just doing shit. Just doing this hole. Trying to dig another hole. Yeah, probably. Good news for you guys, probably. There's not that many more holes that we can actually dig inside of our kingdom here, so that's something. We could always dig to bedrock. Yeah, we could, but I know me, and I know that that probably will not happen. You want to know why? It will not happen because... Thank you. Because digging to bedrock requires going through the deep slate layer. And the deep slate layer cannot be instant mined, and therefore I will not do it. If it could be instant mined, it'd be a different story. I'd be like, okay, fuck it, let's suck it up and let's just do it, right? But the fact that you can't instant mine it already just pisses me off. Pisses me off. So I'm like not willing to. This stone, and we need some more torches. Yeah, I'm not willing to, genuinely. I am not. There's some torches. some sticks. Where's some coal? I'm skipping the animations. Probably a good decision. Too much work? Yeah. I could have told you that. I could have told you that. More torches, please. No. Why do you just know how to do everything in the world? This man knows how to animate. This man knows how to do it. You name it. This man just knows how to do it. Fucking wild. Wild, I say. I'm not surprised, genuinely. I am not surprised. Not even a little bit with you, Latte. Not even a little bit. Tell me you're an astrophysicist, and I still not surprised. It's just Latte. I have 27 doctorates. Not surprised. Johnny sins without the dick. Fair. I hear another zombie. Are you shitting me? Moan for me, zombie. Moan for me. Where are you? Where are you? Hello? Where the fuck are you? Oh, there. I hear so much badness. I hear skeletons, I hear baby zombies, I hear zombies. I hear so many bad things. But on the plus side, look at all this gravel. I feel like gravel to me is the equivalent of most people in diamonds. Like, I just throw diamonds in the trash. I don't give a shit about diamonds, but... We're out of beacon range. Finding some of these caves is going to be a real terrible endeavor. Really terrible. Of course, a whole ass cave. Rude. Wow, you have the best aim on the planet! Suck it, creeper. Suck it. Suck it. You're another skeleton. Holy. Zombie. Dude. Every monster in my entire game is right here. There's the babies. Jesus, dude. Skeleton. Skeleton. Creeper. Skeleton. Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause. At some point, in efforts to spawn-proof this, by the way, our main area, we are going to have to go caving. And we either need to slab every cave, fill every cave with blocks, or we need to light up every cave so thoroughly that nothing can spawn underground, because the amount of things that are going to be able to spawn, well, we also have to do the upstairs too, so we'll see. Like, the entire mountain we have to spawn proof. Every tree, every little, like, everything, we're gonna have to spawn proof. So it's gonna take a hot second, but it won't take a hot second. Surprise, motherfucker! We're back. We're back. The more you light up, though, the more concentrated the areas that are not lit up become with mobs. So, you do have to be a little... Like, really? Eat my ass, creeper. Bruh! Look at this! Holy! There's 1,000 zombies down here. And it's easier to die. Yeah, if you get swarmed, it's definitely easier to die, for sure. I cannot hit this fucking skeleton. Or the zombie, for example. Hello? I feel like a lot of those should be fucking hitting, and they're not. They changed how they work, how you use a bow. They definitely changed how you use a bow. Alright, anyone else? Good lord. Let's eat. They go flying? Yeah. Dude! Holy shit. Can we calm the fuck down? Can we calm down? Hear you. I heard you. Oh, Lord. Just keep finding more and more cave as I'm trying to, like, uncover this, you know? It's rough. Alright, that's good now. This cave goes here. Goes up, it goes down. We go up first. Did I hear more skeletons? I hear more skeletons. This is a massive cave network here. Massive. Hello. Nice to see you. Stop to get all the gravel, obviously. Stop to get the gravel. Copper chestplate. Alright. Are we lit up? A little bit now. Does appear so. Is there any other areas that we missed over here? This is back up. Okay. I think for now we have... Oh no, there's a little bit more. Okay. Now I think we've got it all. Now, I was wrong. There's more. There's more. Little tiny baby area right there. All right, now we're good. After we get rid of all this gravel. Good. Now, how on earth do we get out of here is the next question. It's gotta be this way, I want to say. Yes. Aha. Nailed it. Turn keep inventory on. No. Absolutely not. Alright, there we go. Now, we have a nice clean slate. Is great, great news. We're going to sleep. We did get distracted for a little bit, but it happens. It does happen. You know what I'm currently thinking? Instead of doing a pointy top like that one, I'm kind of thinking about just doing like a little dome top, but I'm worried that each of these towers will look too much like a penis. I'm a little concerned by that. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. You're thinking it won't look like a penis if we add a dome? Unless you make it veiny. Damn, and I was going to make it veiny. Shit. Now what are we gonna do? Now what are we gonna do? I mean, we could try it real quick and just see, but I don't know if it's gonna work the way I hope it does. Don't know if it's gonna work the way I hope it does. Let's just try it on one of these little baby ones first, and then we'll see how it goes, I guess. Gray is probably not the color I would have chosen, but it is the glass that I happen to have, so we're just going to go with it. I had to go into creative. Yeah, that's fair. It's not quite a dome, but... The issue is you can't tell with gray glass. I literally am looking directly at it, and I have no idea what it looks like. I'm literally looking directly at it, and I have no fucking idea what it looks like. Okay. Alright. Well, that was good. I'm glad we did that. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid, dude. Holy. Alright, that was good. Glad we did that. That was pretty impressive. If I do so say myself. That was pretty damn impressive. One more. That's correct. Yeah, that was pretty smart. If I do say so myself, that was pretty smart of me. Didn't think about it. Alright. Obviously, I'm probably not going to use white here, but I just need to be able to see what it fucking looks like. I'm not gonna lie, with the white, it actually doesn't look terrible. You do need to add a little bit more color into it, but the white actually kind of works. Weirdly enough. Weirdly enough, the white kind of works. White concrete, huh? I'd probably need to make it drip down a little more. Overall, though, that's not a bad roof. Literally, that's not a bad roof. For just winging it like that fast, that is not a bad roof. Tell me why that kind of fucking works. Not with the white per se, but it just, the roof shape kind of works. Interesting. I don't really like the white. The white is not for me, I don't think, but the only addition I would do is I would come down a little bit here and come down a little bit there. I think to add to it, like I would add some lip to it. What color would we want to do there? I think we need to go with two colors that are like very close. I'm kind of thinking pink and magenta. So like maybe the big ones can be magenta and the small ones can be pink. And then just repeat. All we'd have to do is create the design for the big one, and then it would be really easy to do that. We'd have to replicate this roof 20 times or some shit, which I don't know that I can do, but it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Compress a 3 gig video down into 20 megabytes. Hell yeah. Good job. You did it. Time to sleep. Time to sleep. I didn't realize I placed my other bed right next to where my first bed was. It's funny. That's pretty funny. We need clay. Clay. These these chests are getting out of fucking control, by the way. Out of control. Where did all of our clay go? Didn't we have... Oh, this is all the clay that we have left. You gotta start... There is a redeem for that, and you guys are equally part of the problem, because you're just letting it get this bad. For the record. Nope. It is not pick a project. There is a cheaper reward. Cheaper. Let's get a little bit of stone action. There is not. There was. I don't know what I've done with it. There definitely was at some point, though. Interesting. I don't know where it went. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And there was at one point. I don't know where it went. It was 250 points, and it was right there. I don't know. Dude, we're not gonna have enough clay, are we? Wait, how many blocks up is this? How many blocks is this? Okay, so starting from 64. Wait, this is the wrong fucking tower. Okay, now starting from 64. $23? 23 blocks, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Did we? Yeah, I think we did. Okay, so this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. We should confirm that real quick. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Just making sure that it was correct before we fully did it. We're not going to have enough clay for this, I don't think. don't think so. Yeah. God, I've gotten distracted a lot today. Like, now we're doing something that wasn't what we were just doing, so now we're still not making progress. Like, we're making progress, but not on the same thing. Oh, I'm definitely on one or both of those spectrums for sure. Everything is a spectrum. And then I still have to put the purple on the outside of the other ones. Yeah. Only have to do 2 more corners of clay. Hopefully I have enough clay, because this is all the clay that we have left in the world right now. So hopefully we have that. Nope, we're out of clay. Fuck. Damn it. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Unless there's clay in here. Is there clay in here? No. What about the blue house? Is there any clay over here? Nope. What about over here? Surely I put clay somewhere. Surely. Oh, there's some clay. Hold on. It's still not enough, but there was clay there. We will do that after our break. We're going to take our break a little early because it's been like, I don't know, 2-ish hours now at this point, I think. And I need to get up and stretch because I really have not done that. So we're going to take a little bit longer of a break, and then we'll come and we'll go dig some clay. So we'll be back in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, and we'll pick up where we left off. Be right back. take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! Surprise, motherfucker! Hello. I'm back. Just in time for Latte to finish drifting his tank. Ugh. Hello. I have pepperoni. Ignore me while I consume this pepperoni. All right, we're back. Clay. Rockets. We need rockets first, and then we need clay. 5 stacks of clay. We got our bed. Good to go. By the way, in case you wondered, I have no fucking idea how I'm going to connect all of these things together, by the way. In case you were wondering, no fucking idea how I'm going to connect all of those different random-ass shapes together. That's going to be a problem at some point, but that is not a current Viking problem. That is a future Viking problem, so we're fine. Screw that guy. Screw the future Viking. Do you see some clay here? Let's start here. Give me your clay. Oh, I didn't look. Okay, so we have 1 stack on us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're just gonna get. We're gonna get 1 extra stack. We're gonna get 1 extra stack because I don't know how much I started with. So we're gonna get 6 stacks of clay. I'm sure we'll need it at some point. Ooh, there's a parrot. We haven't had a new parrot join our army in quite some time. No one has wanted a parrot in a while. Hi, parrot. Sorry, buddy. No one wants you. I'd be happy to bring you home with me, but no one wants you. I'm sorry. I will not be bringing you home with me. He turned around. He's so ashamed, dude. He's so ashamed. It's also a really cute fish. Cute fish. Bumblebee. Dumbledore. Dumbledore. Anyone old that remembers that shit? Harry Potter and the mysterious ticking noise. Shit was classic. Classic. I'm noticing the distinct lack of clay here, by the way. Oh, big sneeze. All right, 6 stacks of clay is what we need, and that'll be more than enough to finish what we are working on. Very skim pickings today on the clay. We're gonna have to find ourselves a new swamp pretty soon, because there's just not that much. There's just not that much clay here anymore. Lotion, baby. Lotion, baby. Hello. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your getting ready for bed and nighttime routine. It is late for you now, by the way. It is pretty late. It's like 1 in the morning now. It is like 1 in the morning for you now. Very nice, very nice. Couple more patches and we should be on our way. We need like 30 more. 30 more clay and we should be good. So close. And 3 blocks. Good. 6 stacks of clay completed. Fantastic. Alright, let's head home. Let's head home. Oh. We didn't get lost this time as well. Great news for us. I do think we're going to drain this still for the latte. Have a much more grandiose thing. I don't know that I want to do that now, but at some point. Yeah. All right. Blick. And then the rest just needs to be clay, and then we're good to go. All right. I see you down there, Slime. I see you, buddy. I see you. Alright, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 stacks. So we used 2 stacks to finish that bad boy. It's not bad. So I'm trying to think like how we're going to begin closing this in. So like all of these will have a roof, right? And then the question becomes, well, how do you connect this to that to that to this? You know, that's really the question. Because obviously it's pretty large. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. Not today, but at some point. We will need to figure that out. Can get rid of all of that jazz. Throw that on the ground. Fantastic. Alright, what's our next step? Blue, huh? Blue. Blue is our next step. And we need to do leaves in the corners. Seems weird, but we are going to need to do leaves in the corners. And then I mean, blue and yellow kind of go together. It's going to be a very vibrant thing, though, if we do that. Let's bring some dirt. We're going to do this like one step at a time, I think, instead of trying to do it all at once. Because I don't really know what I want to do yet. So, like, we do know that you need leaves on every corner, because you're not going to be able to see that. No, here you will be able to see that, actually. Here you will be able to. I would like to say that we need yellow on these, then. Make like a snake pattern or something, maybe? I don't know. Make like a snake pattern. If we just go all the way up with one color, I think it'll be weird for me, so I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to do that. If we do a crazy-ass pattern, though, this is going to take forever. Let's do yellow in all the corners, and then let's do something else. Something else, I think. Wasn't one of these chests yellow? There it is. Doesn't matter that's the powder. We'll make do with that. We'll make do. Now there's quite a few slimes I'm noticing. Well, 2 slimes. I guess there's only 1 slime chunk in here, so it's not that big a deal. It's awkward because it just is, but... Alright, so I want to do yellow on all the caps, so let's start there. Oh, I should have gotten... 1, 2, 3. So one more, and then that's where I need the tile. So you're gonna be able to see all of these corners, and that's fun. We're not going to use the powder, we're most likely going to use the concrete, so it's not that big of a deal. One, two, three, yep. So every one of these corners, I believe, will have the yellow then. One, two, three, good. Just something to like enunciate it a little bit, show some prominence, and then we can do something weird for the rest. One more, good. And then obviously we don't do it on either of those corners because you won't be able to see this at all. So this just needs to be another block. You'll never see this block, so it's okay with whatever we do. Yeah. I mean, at least up to the surface, I think. We don't have to go past the surface on this, because that'll be like the outside of the building. That should be fine. Okay, so we leave it like that. And then we have small segments here of which we can make a pattern. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? It's gonna make it a even odd situation. Oh god, why did we do that like that? Why did we do it like that? Should not have done that. Oh well. We'll make it work. Probably just gonna do like rings or something. I think would be an easy to do shape. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be even odd all the way around, which may trigger the fuck out of some people, to be honest. It might trigger some people. Good. So already you can see just like how it's going to look, and I think that is pretty good. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I am awfully okay with that. Then we just got to turn all of these into concrete with some water at the end. But that's not that bad. But you're going to see that it is going to be very vibrant here. Granted, you won't see all of this because we are going to line it with some farmage, but you'll know it's here. One more. You'll definitely know that it is here. That's where one more block will be that. Okay. Need more yellow. Yeah, you'll eat and you'll never even know that that exists out there, which will be great. You might see it from in here. Yeah, you will. You will, because the floor is going to be glass, so you're definitely going to see that, but I think that's okay. I think that's actually okay. Will make for a interesting looking building here, for sure. May have to use tinted glass because I don't know how badly I want to see this, but it's fine. That needs to be yellow. It frames this inner square in, though, which I think is pretty damn good. One more. Alright, we just need to make 2 more pillars of yellow, and then we're good to go there. And then all the rest of the pillars are whatever. Damn, that's bright though. But it lines it pretty well, so I'm not displeased about that. I am not displeased. One more. Alright, cool. Got all the yellow in, and then we just gotta do the leaves, and then we can get the rest going. Looks wild already, but I think that's good. However, I am going to go ahead and call it here for today. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Ciao.